How are we doing?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. How do you pronounce your first name?
Tierno is
Pierno.
yeah.
Okay, interesting name.
Thank
I'm Leo. Where do you live?
I'm in Dallas, Texas.
Texas. Okay.
Yeah. hmm
I read your notes earlier today. Now I forgot what you said.
Oh, yeah. So basically, I just wrote about the first I put in the website URL, and I just wrote about the fact that I started the business without.
Sorry, let me call you back.
Okay.
Sorry, now you.
Oh, okay. I was like, all right.
Um, okay. What's your website URL?
Um, Let me write it in the chat real quick.
Valuabledigits.com. Is that you?
Yeah.
Okay. Put it in the chat, please.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I remember talking to you on TikTok. So you want to start a bookkeeping business, basically.
Yeah, basically I opened it and found three contractors that well they're PAs in the Philippines already, and I got them making the same formatted like type of bookkeeping how you said on in one of your YouTube channels, so it'll look right with every other business that I do with, and just talked about how I wanted it to be and where the focus should be on like on advising wise and stuff. But I did all that um without really doing the social media part in order to get clients. I was thinking, okay, let's do everything and create the business and start cold calling and email marketing. Um, I already had a feeling in my mind though, from what you said from your videos, that pay-per-click campaigns were not already good. And you said the
Yeah,
same
they're
thing.
horrible leads. They're
Yeah, so I was
horrible.
I was very happy I never went that route. But so I've been cold calling for probably the last month and a half. Out of that, I've only had like three or well, four meetings, but I didn't close any. That's probably because I'm lacking in terms of closing and sales and stuff.
Yeah, even with 6 months free.
Um, yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Well, and that's because I think, like you said, what I'm beginning to realize is the building trust part.
Hmm.
Yeah, the building trust part is not it's not very easy. And all these people are real. I did find them and they're ready, they're on board on for everything. And clients, I just used the keepers client since they are going to be doing the work. It's not truly like a lie saying that they did that for them.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, because it's their work. But
So Keepers
problem is,
is the subcontractor who's going to be doing the
yeah,
work. Okay.
basically. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. How much research have you done on the URL or the business name?
Well, I just because basically from what you said and everything, like videos, that there's not a lot of value in bookkeeping these days. So
No,
no,
no.
like no, not in bookkeeping, in like in the way that people are
In
doing.
traditional bookkeeping,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
so I'm thinking I want my business to make like bookkeeping more valuable in terms of like advising and helping businesses actually double in profit, or giving them a route. Hey, this is not good, or your marketing system on this side is bad. So that's why I'm like valuable digits. And the digits part is the numbers, looking at the finances. So
Okay.
decent amount of
Sorry,
creativity.
give me a second.
Yeah.
Okay. What I want to show you here is, have you looked at some of my videos here?
Yeah, yeah, I've been spamming them back and forth, watching, trying to understand like your way of thinking in terms of business and how it's very different from a lot of other people. honestly, because people are just like, you need to do outreach, you need to talk to people, but then it's like what you're saying is you have to build the trust first in order for people to understand and come to you instead of you trying to come to people.
Right. Just like I created a situation where you came to me, right?
Exactly. And it worked pretty well. So,
Right. So this is the area that I want you to focus on, accountants and bookkeeping. I
mhm,
talk about strategies for trusted circles.
yeah.
Okay. So I want you to watch all these videos here, and there's others that I didn't add here,
Mhm.
um, but you should watch all these videos
Okay.
because the trusted circles, and by the way, wildledgerlion.com, we've been promoting that business now for 12 years.
Yeah.
Here's the URL. 12 years. We
Mhm.
don't launch this business until March of 27.
Uh,
Okay. So compare that
to
to
what I,
what you did. You picked a
exactly.
name. And by the way, we test this name with 20,000 future potential clients.
Uh,
20,000, because it doesn't matter what I like. It doesn't matter what you like. It only matters what the client with the money likes,
mhm.
right?
Yeah.
So
Okay. So
you,
I kind of skipped, not even kind of, I did skip a whole major section and just went into it.
you know, well,
That's,
I admire your get up and go. You know, the
mm,
fact that you're making phone calls and you're trying to do something is awesome. But you're trying to push a big boulder uphill.
yeah.
Okay. It's
Yeah.
much easier to push the same boulder downhill,
Mm,
right?
mhm.
And when you have branding and differentiation to create an unfair advantage,
Yeah.
and I do mean an unfair advantage, right?
Mhm.
Because right now you're just like everyone else.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe a little less than everyone else because everybody else is promoting themselves as a bookkeeper. At least people know what a bookkeeper is,
Mm,
right?
yeah.
Value digits,
That's different.
I don't know what that is,
Yeah.
right? The layperson is not value digits. What is that?
Yeah. Okay.
Are you selling gloves? Digits are fingers.
Yeah.
What are you selling? Right.
Yeah.
So, but I do admire your get up and go.
Mhm.
You're not going to like my next advice.
Go ahead. I'm gonna listen. That's why I'm here.
You're not going to like it.
Uh-huh.
Where do you live again? Sorry,
I'm in,
Texas,
yeah, I'm in Dallas, Texas, and
Dallas.
currently in college, but that takes me only like 3, 4 hours max of my day. And then
Okay,
7 days a week, not doing anything besides trying to get this going, basically,
right.
or business going, because
Okay,
my mindset is entrepreneur.
okay.
Yeah.
Um, you've watched some of my videos where I talk about leverage tools and
Yeah,
artificial intelligence.
yeah, using AI for marketing and especially with the digital marketing. If I were to do digital marketing, AI is heavy on that. I've watched Yeah, I've watched a lot of your videos to not fully understand like your like perspective in business, but I kind of get the segue. Like I kind of understand. That's why I'm
Okay,
like, hold on, I'm doing everything the opposite like any other business owner would do. Because
yeah.
that's honestly that's what's usually being advised. The opposite of what you're saying is just get up and go, you know?
Yeah, no, would rather have someone like you who has to get up and go than the
Mm.
person who's stuck in analysis paralysis forever.
Oh no,
That's
that's
even worse, right? And I run a group with 338,000 business owners
mhm.
who are in analysis paralysis. 99% of them,
Yeah.
analysis paralysis. They've been working with their hands for 20 or 40 years. They're
Yeah.
stuck forever. There's no convincing them,
Mm.
right?
Yeah.
But those are the people who are your potential clients, and that's why I keep working on those groups, because when you start presenting case studies, here's a plumber who's stuck, here's how we help them. Here's a painting company who's stuck, here's how we help them.
Yeah, honestly, that's how you kind of hooked me. When you talked about that construction company that was doing really bad. Was it construct? Yeah, that was doing really bad until you looked at their books, and everything and changed everything. I was like, okay, so bookkeeping can bring a value to a business. Just depends on the bookkeeper. So
Yeah, yeah,
honestly, that's what valuable digits would be based upon, not just regular, but I guess I don't know how to market that yet.
okay. What I would suggest you do, okay,
Yeah.
I would find a job, a
Yeah.
job, because
Mhm.
I'm assuming you have expenses,
Yeah. But
right?
like you advised, I keep them very minimal, so it's not
Okay. Are you living with your parents or how little? Okay,
living with my parents. I don't drive anywhere. I don't have any kids relationships, anything like that. I really don't even have much expenses, to be honest. My
okay,
car is paid off. I don't pay for insurance at all. That's covered, luckily.
okay,
So, yeah,
good.
maybe
Keep
gas.
your expenses as low as possible, even find ways to lower them.
Yeah.
Because what I find happens is when people quit a job and start a business,
Mhm.
and they make a little bit of money, then they start raping the company. So the company never has a chance to grow
Yeah.
because they keep taking the money out of the company. It's like taking oxygen from a racehorse or food from a racehorse and expecting the racehorse to be strong and win races, right? It doesn't work,
Yeah.
right? So, and that's why you need to pay your expenses from somewhere else. So every penny that you make in the business
Yeah.
up until about $1 million in revenue goes back into the business.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's how you get to $5 million, in 2 or 3 years.
Having a 9 to 5 is a smarter way to get closer to your job, or not 9 to 5 money, but if you don't have money, you could get a 9 to 5 in
Yeah.
order.
And have the 9 to 5 pay your overhead.
Yep.
So you're not raping your company
So income you get from your business should not be used into your utilities or anything until
until you get north of 1 million.
I'm gonna make that like on top of the list. So okay.
Yeah. Um,
Um,
go ahead.
yeah, you said you were gonna say something I did not like. Maybe I
Well,
should.
that's it. You should get a job, preferably a sales type job, because sales training is
Yeah,
great for running a business,
yeah,
right? That communication is extremely important in the business.
mhm,
Building relationships
yeah,
with future potential clients is extremely important. And you learn that from sales type positions,
yeah.
right? And sales type positions happen to pay more than any other position. So if you
That
can do that, I would strongly recommend you do that. The other thing that I would suggest,
yeah.
you're not going to like this either, but I
Mhm.
would abandon this value digits idea. And if I were in your shoes, I would become a dealer of wildledgerlion.com.
How would that work?
Well, you take care of an area like Texas right now. You take care of a city. Any leads go to the nearest dealer, right? And we're
Yeah,
starting to get leads. In fact, we don't have enough dealers to handle the leads that are coming in. Okay.
and you you guys got those leads because of social media, not because
Yeah.
of outreach.
Yeah. Because of social media, because I keep promoting, because I keep talking about case studies,
I
right?
see. Yeah.
And if
Okay.
you go in my comments, there's lots of people saying, yeah, I have the same problem. Yeah, I have the same problem. I just hired a salesperson, but he can't keep up
With
with the leads. And technically, he's working for me, not the bookkeeping business.
yeah.
So he's
Yeah.
ignoring all those leads.
Because even with the cold outreach, and I'm giving you guys so I've booked 2 meetings by not saying anything about free, and then I booked most of the other meetings by saying we'll do 3 to 6 months for you free, and then see if there's any value, then you can join us if you want.
Yeah,
I got those, but I was not able to close because I don't have any sales experience in terms of closing as well.
right.
Yeah, so
I would not go 6 months. I would
yeah,
go 30 days maximum because you
mhm,
can show a lot in 30 days,
yeah.
right? And how well do you know the people in the Philippines that are going to be working for you?
Um, well, we meet. like probably every Thursday and Wednesday, just to get updates from them. And I give them updates, and I'm like, everything's ready to go. We're just waiting on clients, and we talk on WhatsApp. I've created a Slack group. They all communicate in. I've even where like you so basically what I was planning to do is each bookkeeper has like 5 clients or something, or like 5 to 7. And then if I need another bookkeeper, I'll get one. And then I have that in a software called Monday. And I've created that myself too. It's very like smooth, something that I show the clients on part of the onboarding and everything. I had all that part set up and ignored the part where I needed to grow the social media stuff before doing all that.
Right, right. Because we usually say, don't even think about starting a business
Mm.
until you get north of 100,000 followers.
Yeah, yeah.
And 100,000, I'm concerned.
Mhm.
Ideally over, 200,000. I'm
Sure.
trying to get to 20 million followers.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
So,
okay, if I were to want to do that, would I just use my face and talk to TikTok about bookkeeping?
no, not about bookkeeping.
Uh-huh.
That's the key, right? When you sound too salesy, people are going to run away.
Yeah.
All right.
So should I
Um,
talk about the value of bookkeeping, or should I just be myself, bring other content ideas until I get somewhere?
well, at the beginning, and this is why you need a job, because at the beginning, you're not trying to get sales. You're just trying to
Yeah,
build relationships.
yeah,
That's it.
yeah.
Okay. Build relationships and offer valuable advice for free, basically. And
Mm.
that's what I do.
About
Uh,
bookkeeping or
no,
about
no. See, you're very salesy,
okay.
and that's what desperation does for you,
Yeah,
right? You become very salesy,
yeah.
and you do the opposite of what you want to happen.
Okay.
You push people away. You don't attract them to you.
I see.
Remember, you came to me. I didn't come to you.
Not at
Okay.
all.
So you got to create a situation where your clients come to you and say, can you help me?
Mm,
Right. Don't be salesy.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. And the second challenge is you look very young.
Hmm.
So people want someone with a lot of experience.
Yeah.
So luckily we've been promoting that website now for 12 years.
Over years.
Right. So, and you may not want to say you are the boss.
Hmm.
Right. You may
Okay.
not want to say that
Yeah.
because,
Yeah, because I think I checked my analytics. Email marketing has been actually working. Well, in terms of people clicking on my website to check me out. But I think maybe and this is just me thinking, because there's a lot of traffic coming in, or decent, but maybe they scroll down and see that I'm younger and bookkeeping is a serious matter. And maybe like they need somebody who's older, so they
yeah,
out
yeah,
of
they
me.
don't want to be audited.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, yeah. Okay.
They don't want to be audited, and saving a couple of bucks with you because you're playing with price
Mm-hmm.
is not worth being audited and going to jail.
Yeah.
It's not. Most people don't understand that.
Should
So
I should I market towards price? That wouldn't make sense, right? I should
no,
market
not
towards
price,
value, right?
not price. You market not even value. You market result or lifestyle.
Well, results only can be so far from what I have with those bookkeepers, but not an actual client yet, you know?
Yeah, no, that's fine. As long as they're the people who created those reviews, then
Yeah.
that's fine, right?
Okay.
That's fine. What packages are you offering right now,
Um,
monthly?
well, the keepers that I spoke to, they said it's better to like do the books for a month for a business first, and then give them a quote based on how busy and how many transactions they get.
Yeah,
That
as a
way I don't
business
know.
owner,
Yeah,
as a business owner, I would not fall for that crap.
right. Oh, I see.
As a business owner, and I own shares in 19 different companies, if
Mhm.
someone suggested that, I would say, okay, that's fine, but give me a range,
Oh,
right?
okay.
I need to know Because there's no point in me investing a month training you on
Yeah.
what we need. Then you charge me 3 times what everybody else. And meanwhile, I just wasted a month.
Mm.
I'm not going to fall for that trick.
What would you suggest?
Well, we offer 4 different packages from 300 to 1500. And the upper budget is based on what they need. Not what they want, what they need.
Okay.
Because what they want and what they need are never the same,
I've been saying.
right?
Mm.
And the anything above $1,500 a month, they
Mhm.
automatically get access to a tax strategy lawyer. They automatically get access to a marketing expert. They
Mhm.
automatically get access to someone like me who designs businesses.
Mhm.
Okay. So it's about adding more value than they're paying and getting them hooked on success. Because our goal is to double or triple their net profit. That's our goal. And we
Yeah.
don't stop until we do that.
Yeah.
Okay. That's why when we get them, they're not going to leave. They can't leave.
Yeah. Because it's actually helping them and they see value in it.
Yeah. Yeah. And your
Okay.
job as a dealership owner is to help them see that value. And
Mm.
that's why I want you to be close, or your salespeople to be close, because you're going to have coffee with them,
Yeah.
ideally once a month to figure
Mhm.
out what other problems they have, because they're not going to tell you the first time.
Yeah. Out of the 10 of the businesses you said, the ones that really sticked out to me was digital marketing. I liked painting, but I just, what's it called? I figured that's more overhead because equipment and then maybe like vans or something going
Yeah.
back and forth.
No, I think your instincts for bookkeeping are good,
Yeah.
because painting is 2 to 8%, 2 to 10% net profit.
Mhm.
Bookkeeping is 30%. Digital products is 90 to 95%,
Yeah.
right? But if you want to switch gears and focus on digital products, I mean, either way, you need to build a following, no matter
Yeah.
what type of business you need.
I'm okay. Um, I know I'm limited on time here, so I'm gonna ask. Okay, I'll get the job to get more income. That way, I won't be more hungry on selling people about that when I do the social media thing. Um, and two, should I, like I said, I only do 4 hours of school and then I'm done. I'm pretty much like good when it comes to engineering. Should I should I still cold call maybe an hour a day? Because I'm getting some clients. I'm just not closing them. Should I still cold call and maybe leave email marketing and do social media?
Group mentoring link. If I were in your shoes, I would start doing it for Ledger Lion,
Okay. Uh,
because I think you'll have a much stronger closing ratio.
mhm.
Um, they're going to see a lot of videos with that brand. Um, uh, you're you are kind of putting me in a tough situation, because you are asking a lot from a 20-minute conversation.
Um,
Yeah. And I understand this is your life,
yeah.
and I don't want to steer you in the wrong direction. But if I were in your shoes, I would look either bookkeeping or digital products.
Yeah, I'm not gonna switch gears, honestly,
Okay.
because I'll just have the habit of
But then
blaming.
again, you can do both,
Okay.
right? You could do both, because once you get, 10,000 followers or even 1,000 followers, you can use the same following to talk about 20 different things, right?
So
Um,
what's more important out of all those conversations that we had is basically the social media part is very important.
you need the trust.
Okay.
Without the trust,
Yeah.
nobody's going to believe you. Nobody's going to give you money.
Yeah.
You know, you might get 1 out of 10,000 that say, "Yeah, I'll take a chance on you,"
Hmm.
but again, you need to reach a lot of them for the 1 in 10,000 or the 1 in the 1,000 to say, yeah, I'll take a chance on you. But he's going to take a chance on you because you're half the price of everybody else, right?
Okay.
And if you're half the price of everybody else, you're not going to make any money. So what's the point of getting that client,
True.
right?
Mhm.
So
Then should I stop the cold calling? Would that benefit me?
stopping the cold calling is not going to benefit you.
Uh-huh.
The only way it's going to benefit you, because I don't want you to get disheartened, right? I don't want you to get discouraged.
Uh-huh.
And if you keep cold calling, eventually someone says, oh, this is not working, and give up,
Mhm.
right? I would rather have you upbeat and optimistic so I can help you start a business. If you're discouraged and have no motivation and have no drive anymore, it's going to be hard for me to help you, right?
Mhm.
So do me a favor, copy those links that I just put on the chat, because
Yeah.
as soon as we end, they're going to disappear.
Okay.
If you can afford it, can you afford $44 a month and cancel anytime?
Yeah, that I can.
Okay, so click on that, pay for it. You have my calendar link. Schedule another meeting for tomorrow's Friday. Friday afternoon or evening. Find a time on my calendar, and we'll talk again tomorrow. In the meantime, watch every video on the bookkeeping accounting section. Okay, and
Yeah.
anything about AI or marketing.
Okay.
Okay,
Marketing, AI, and bookkeeping section.
yeah.
Yeah.
Especially the marketing side. I want you to understand what an index site is, because I'm going to ask you some questions. Okay,
Okay.
and please take notes. Okay,
From TikTok videos.
yeah.
Yeah.
What I find, most people watch these videos for entertainment purposes and nothing sticks. So
Yeah.
you're just wasting time. Take
Mhm.
notes, because I will ask you questions.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Schedule a meeting for tomorrow, and I've got people waiting. Let's talk again tomorrow.
All right. Thank you
Okay.
so much, Leo. You
All
have a
right.
good one.
Take care. Bye.
Thank you.